We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
You ready? Are we in?
We're in.
Okay.
Hold on. All right. Had to do my duck lips. What's up? We're back again.
Mm-hmm.
Back again in the den. Does that again den?
Back again in the den with my friends.
Yeah, you're the rapper. in
With the
group.
Benz.
Give us a good freestyle on this one.
Back in the den again with my friends. Getting ready for a Benz. With the more Patreon members we get, then that could happen.
That happens.
Happens with a Z.
So that
Guy
thing I
explains
said a
it.
second ago about you being a rapper.
Yeah. Don't do fun shit with your hands when you're making fun of me. That, by the way, that's the best way to insult somebody.
Well.
Doing something else while you're insulting them.
Yep.
Yeah, well, maybe you got to
You know,
figure out exactly
maybe if you
how to...
fixed your attitude and
that seems
maybe
to be
never wear that outfit again.
problem with that is I really
Alrighty.
just bought the shirt and now that actually hurts. So I felt
Good boots though.
Thank you.
Though. Like
Though.
everything else
Though.
sucked.
No.
I'm dressed like an
Though.
Italian.
Though also kind of
that
makes me
racist?
mad. It's not racist to say dress
Racist?
like an Italian.
Was it? Yeah, you're right.
Dress like a
Just-
Goomba.
I'm dressed,
That might be
You know what I'm
racist.
dressed like? Comfortable. I'm dressed comfortable because I am 50. I'm going to keep saying it, and comfort's getting a little bit more important to me. I'm still very aware of what I'm wearing, and I want to look cool, but I'm getting into the comfort because grandpa age. That's next level.
Yeah, sure.
I'm done. I'm in a robe and boxers.
Yeah.
and I'm going to be Bernie at the inauguration, comfortable when I'm a grandfather.
Bernie
Just
comfort.
Bernie
Bernie
and free
comfort.
mittens comfort right there.
Just start a clothing line called Bernie Comfort.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Lions Den, episode number 93.
Yeah.
Please continue to rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a glowing review, and we might read it. Who fucking knows? Also, YouTube, the Lions Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings, and we have another page called Lions Den Clips. Go check those out.
Yep.
And as always, for your members only content, patreon.com.
Got.com.
Patreon.com/LionsDenPod for all your members only content. Sure to get us
Canceled.
because you got to be part of the culture.
Honestly, it actually is like it's getting to a point where so many people get canceled that it's like a bad look for my career to
Yeah,
not be
why
canceled.
haven't you been, bro? You haven't been canceled yet?
Bro, you're so unrelevant.
You know what you are? You know what you are, dude? You're
Irrelevant?
uncancelable.
Yeah. By the way, it's irrelevant.
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 I said
You
unrelevant.
said unrelevant.
Listen, we're
We're
getting
not
back into the groove. We were
and
on the road.
We never claimed to be scholars, so
Scholars.
scholars, the Scalar brothers,
The
is
Scalar
what we've
brothers.
never claimed to be
We've never claimed to be them. Although we did just finish each other's sentences right there.
because we're cute. Hey, Will.
We both ran out of shit to say. Well, we just got back from Dallas. Anybody who came out to the show, thanks for coming. We had a great time. We definitely were trying during that experience. I was, at least.
This episode will be out after the Kansas City gig, so that we had a great time in Kansas City.
Unbelievable time.
Crowds were insane,
So big.
insanely good.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. I got several standing ovations.
He got 3. I got 1.
Yep.
But it was a fucking beautiful
Yep.
one. I don't know.
They were standing so hard they were levitating.
They were throwing shit.
Yep.
Club shut down after that show.
So, Brent, how did you feel about being on stage for the first time in over a year?
Dude, that was, what was interesting about it? It was like I had the exciting nerve. I know we both did.
Mhm.
My favorite moment, though, to be honest, was being in the green room. And it was good to see like Jeff and all the people from the Addison Improv that we love.
Right.
But my favorite was when we're sitting in the room. And I don't know if anybody out there or Will, if you've ever experienced this, it's like you kind of forget to be nervous right away because you do everything to kind of keep it out of your head.
Right.
So the whole day you're like, oh, it's good to be in a hotel again. Oh, Dallas. Oh, I remember where this is. And I'm
Right.
going to Walgreens to grab shit. So my mind's preoccupied until we both sat down in the green room. And I think like Friday was on. Like next Friday, we just put something on because I think subconsciously we're both trying not to think about it.
Yep.
And then there was one moment I looked over to Jason and Jason goes, I'm fucking scared. and I was like, and then it hit me. I went, oh yeah, I'm nervous. And I took
man.
like a little video I'll send you just of him just being like, yeah, how the fuck are we doing this? Huh?
Yeah,
And
it
then,
was weird.
and then I did this. I ate and I went to Jeff, like the the owner or whatever. I go, I gotta go back. I forgot my my antacid. I gotta go get my antacids. And I said it in front of all the waitresses and bartenders back there. They're like, "What? Is this fucking Woody Allen doing a show?" But really, what it was is I needed to go outside and breathe and pace around this entire complex because they were going like, and Brent Morin and Jason Collings, and I was like leaving a soldier on Normandy. I just left him. I was like, "Fuck you! I gotta go get my antacid." Hey, person I don't know, I gotta go. I have a heartburn problem. I'm like, why am I telling everybody this? And then I actually did go back to the hotel room, and I went.
Breathe,
I go, come
breathe,
on,
breathe.
you got this, Brent. You got this. And I didn't. Not on the first one. I'll tell you, there was a lot of dead air, but they were kind to us.
Yeah, they were very nice. I stumbled through a little bit in the beginning, and
you kind of got into the groove, though.
I got into the groove pretty quickly,
Yeah.
surprisingly. But the difference is I had been on stage a month prior.
I had.
Remember I did Houston
Yeah.
in the beginning of December. So I had that, but even that is too long. That's a month between
Yeah.
sets. Because we're used to sometimes, just an hour between sets.
Yeah.
And you get to go on again and just run down the street and go on again. But, oh boy. Other things it was good to be back to. It was nice being back in a hotel.
It was, which is weird because when you're on the road so much, you like the things that I hated, like
Now you're
airport,
like, oh, this is nice.
plane, hotel. I was like, man, it feels good to be back.
The airport was so empty.
Empty.
Burbank or
planes.
LAX?
LAX.
Wow.
Yeah.
The flights were so empty. Like the Delta doesn't sell middle seats anymore.
Right.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So you got space. So Brent and I are next to each other, kind of. And then the flight attendant comes up and she goes, "Are you two flying together?" My first reaction was, "Are we in trouble? What did we fucking do?"
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, we're already going. And then she says, "Oh, I was going to say, if you want to go to any of these other rows and just lay down, you can."
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So we both had our own rows.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the way back, because I booked flights like we're fucking trying to do a sneak attack in a war.
Yeah.
You know, I had
So
to get up at
early.
like 4 a.m.
Our ride was at 5 a.m.
Which was hilarious because we're walking to the car that's taking us to the airport. And he goes, "It's still nighttime, Brent." And I go, "I know, Jason. I'm sorry." But then I look over and I go, "Fuck this. I'm stretching out. I don't know why. I put on 10 Things I Hate About You. No idea why I put that movie on."
Is that what you were watching?
Yeah. And then I laid down like a fucking cute little boy on a couch on a love seat.
Oh, we were
And I
out.
look over and Jay's doing the same thing. Definitely fucked my neck up. But
Me too.
But I was
We're
asleep
laying
that
like
whole
this,
ride.
So then we get off the plane. We're like, uh-oh. I went to the chiropractor when I landed.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
smart.
Went right to the
You're a
chiropractor.
rich guy, huh?
Yeah, went right to the chiropractor and he went, and I went, and now I'm 6 feet tall again.
I had a few moments on stage though, and I apologize for the audience, but there were a few moments where I actually went, and I forgot, and I just had to do that, and then, thank God I set it up where I can get a laugh for that. But then I was going, huh. And the thing is with this club too, which I actually liked, which I would usually like if I was doing stand up consistently, like I'm used to doing, is they had a clock. Which is like, you know this from
I love
doing
it.
theaters
Best.
and like amphitheaters and stuff.
Love it.
Like, I always love the countdown clock, so I know I'm not fucking anybody over or something. They had the clock. Did not like it when I'm figuring out how to do it again, though, because I was thinking, okay, this is at
Closer.
least 40 minutes, and it was like 5 minutes in. I'm like, oh,
Now I'm on my closer. You look at the clock. Shit, I got 15 minutes left.
all right, Brent, fucking
Well, let me
George
tell you how I
Carlin
know
is-
it got good to Brent. This is how I know Brent got in his
I
groove.
know it is.
Because the second show, Brent did about 7 hours.
I did like an hour and 40.
Holy shit.
Hour and 30 at least.
Yeah, Brent went into
Whoa.
it. And
I
it
saw
was-
zero. I was just in it, and
Yeah.
then I went way too long on.
I heard
bits,
one
but-
of the staff go, "Dude, we've been here for 12 hours."
I know that, which is never good, but I did see some staff members that were working on the weekend come back for the Sunday show with friends though. So
And
that
then
was-
here's how you know
nice.
I got comfortable. The last show of the weekend, when I was supposed to go up at the end of the thing when he was done with the set, I was asleep in the green room.
which was
No,
hilarious.
wait. Why were you going to go up?
Well,
You guys doing music?
2-man show.
we did two.
I open,
got it.
and then when he's done, I go up and I
Right.
say,
I
"Thank you
wasn't
guys,
sure
good
if
night."
there was a host or not. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
we're just doing
And-
a 2-man thing.
I didn't do it. I wasn't there for him.
So he just fucking
But
fell
you know
asleep. He's
what?
like,
But
"Thank you," and you're just asleep in the green room.
Well, also, I'll be dead honest with you. The night before that second show, I was like, second show Saturday, that's when I went real long.
Yeah.
And then I was like tested shit out. So then the Sunday one, I was thinking, all right, people don't want to be here too long. So when it hits zero, I'm going to make sure I end on something, get out of there. So I really did it to the dot. 60, and then the music just played and Jason wasn't there. And then and at this point it's just people are paying, they're getting
Right,
up.
it's fine.
But Jay walks by me very calmly, confidently. He goes, yep, fell asleep. And that was it. He was like, I'm not going on the stage. He goes, I just fell asleep back there, dude.
Oh, I love
Just
it.
walked up, fell asleep.
Because what's the point? You do the end. Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
it's
everyone.
fine.
Bye.
No one
There's
noticed.
point.
No one cared.
The
Yeah.
funniest though is when he did the long set and I went on stage, and when we passed each other, what did I say? Too long.
I know, but I was having fun again.
And then he tells the manager, goes, "That's why Jason's my best friend."
Yeah.
First thing he said to me was, "Too long."
Yeah, they were having fun.
They enjoyed it, man. They
but
loved it.
But I was testing a lot of things because
Yeah.
you gotta. And you're right.
Yeah.
Then there was a comfort level that I was feeling where I'm like, you just want to have a good show for
Ugh.
people that paid, as opposed to what the hell was I before this?
But then you think about Brent hasn't done this in a year.
Right. I was going to ask that because you've done small sets. You haven't done an hour.
And if
Fuck
shit
no.
starts feeling good on stage, why the fuck wouldn't you want to just stay up there?
Yeah.
I was that
You
was
know?
a little too much. But
Can I say something? I do want to shout out our fans though that came. The Lions Den
Oh, cool.
podcast fans did come. Also, Brent Morin fans that just come to the shows. We get compliments on our fans.
Hmm.
We definitely people
You're
compliment us and say, "Man, we love your audiences." So thank you guys for
Yeah.
not being assholes.
not being dumb idiot assholes.
Somebody passed out.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh,
we got
what?
all the road stuff again.
Yeah.
Somebody passed out during Brent's set. Somebody got kicked out during my set immediately. I know.
Why? I want to know both of these stories.
I have no idea.
No
They were
idea.
pretty stealth about it, but I'm like, oh, they're escorting somebody out.
Were
Yeah.
they like heckling or nothing? They just left?
Yeah.
The person who passed out during my set, like their table was actually great. They were right up front, and then just out of nowhere, I'm in the middle of something, and she just fucking falls over, collapses,
Jesus Christ.
and then
That's
she
not
gets
funny.
carried out. And it's not funny, but I'm
It's
like, I
hilarious.
was riding good at that time too. So
Oh.
as they're taking her out, I go, "She all right? She okay?" And then I went, "Man, this sociopath in me wants to just keep going with my act now." And I work for the crowd. I go, "I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sure she's fine." So anyway, the
Yeah,
thing is with trolls.
What if he was such a jerk? He's like, can we add 5 minutes back to the clock, please?
Yeah.
Or you can be like, damn, I'm really killing tonight.
I
huh?
can't get that time back. I don't know if she took a Xanax or something, but out of nowhere she just collapsed.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and she was like, didn't seem like she was that wasted. So I hope it was a Z,
Huh.
a nice Xanny bar.
So how full was the room?
I mean, they were half
Capacity.
capacity.
It was 700 people
Right.
packed in one
I
room.
knew that club held 1,500.
Yeah, no masks,
no mask.
spitting,
Good.
licking.
licking.
No, they do.
Who comes in?
It was half.
I think they're at 50% capacity.
Mhm.
Texas went down to like a really low capacity, but they let them stay open, but they were like 25% or something like that. Then they went up and they gave them a 75% capacity.
Wow.
And now it's back down again to 50%. Is
50 probably still feels pretty good, huh? 50
Yeah,
is
it was
what,
fine. It was great.
150 or something like
Yeah.
that?
They're good
probably?
crowds.
And it was really every table was really separated, and people, I know people think like everybody in Texas is just not wearing a mask. It's not true.
No.
Everybody wears them when they're up. It's just you sit at the table, you take it off.
Yeah, they take them off when they're watching the show, no masks.
Yeah.
Right?
And
But
then they
go do
put it
shit,
on when
masks.
they piss or something, and then
Right.
if
They
you're
have to, and they
out,
tell them to
everybody's got
before and
them on.
after. They no meet and greet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't talk. So how did you know Lions Den fans were there? They just like
They were
messaged
screaming
you?
and yelling, and
Oh.
the staff was telling us.
Yeah.
What were they saying?
They were just saying your fans are great. We love it.
yeah.
When you
Oh,
got-"
cool,
yeah.
cool. That's awesome. I wasn't sure. What were they
But like
saying?
Lion King, Lion's Den. Obviously,
A lot
when
of
they
Lion King
said
fans.
Brent Morin from
Oh.
Netflix, Brent Morin from da-da-da, everybody was like, boo, fucking boo.
Yeah.
And then when they said the Lions, and they're like, fucking the only reason we're here.
Yeah. It was
And then
really
they're like-
weird how audible they were.
Then they were like, we want more Jason. It
Yeah.
was
Right.
Yeah, that happened.
He's
That actually happened. he's asleep
Wake his
watching next
ass up.
Friday.
Yeah. Dude, I knocked the fuck.
That's so funny but that was the Sunday show. What are you gonna do?
And it was one of those things when I was like, I heard you closing after I woke up because I thought I heard you closing. And then for just a minute, I go, do I want to run out there or just chill?
Just chill.
I'm like, he's got it. He's a professional.
I thanked everybody.
Ooh, mic's out. Mad, mad.
In.
Nope.
Oh. In.
Yep.
In.
Nope.
In. In.
Nope.
In.
This is hilarious.
In.
Yeah.
In.
No.
Oh,
In.
we need new
It's like my
cables.
first time having sex. In. I mean, this is just loose as shit.
Yeah, weird.
You're out. You're out.
She was a loose
Good,
one.
good, good.
Oh, okay.
Good. She was a loose one.
It's a loose one.
Scared the shit out of me. This college girl. She was like, actually, that's true. Like the second girl I ever had sex with was in Rhode Island at a college, and she was it was all her. She goes, "We're going to my room," and I'm like, "Okay." Voice didn't change it, and we get up there, and she had a sex mix, like it actually said sex mix.
Cool.
Wow.
And the first song was, "I wanna fuck you like an animal," but I'm 18, just like, oh, it was a lot.
And then she gets naked and he says, "Damn, you got a big pussy. Damn, you got a big pussy." And she said, "Why'd you say it twice?" And he goes, "I didn't." Old joke.
Still good though.
Once upon a time.
But Texas,
Texas was great. But Texas was
and they
great.
were being like, the Starbucks and everything was the same. No indoor dining or anything like that. Some of the restaurants were indoor dining. Some of the restaurants, like we went to a bunch. I went to one.
we got appetizer from 8 different
Yeah,
restaurants.
yeah. I went to, I love Jason's Deli.
Yeah,
Not because of the name,
Very self-absorbed of you though.
but they don't have them out here. And whenever I'm there, I like to go.
The Brent's Bar too.
We went to Jason's Deli, Brent's Bar, and then Will's Wing Shack. No,
Will's Wing Shack.
You like wings that are okay? Come on down to Will's Wing
That's
Shack.
actually all they sell. It's confusing because they only sell wingtip shoes.
Right.
So everybody's pissed as shit.
but like I went to Jason's Deli 2 days in a row, and
It is so good.
and no one was in there but me.
Of course, because it's your deli.
So I was the So I was the only one breaking the rules that day. But everybody's social distance
was
and all
pretty
that,
good.
and
We didn't do anything though. There really wasn't anything to
except
do.
for a lot of drugs, right, Brent?
Yeah, in our
Woo!
room, we
No,
licked
we
a
didn't do
toad
shit.
and shit. But I think
We
that was
watched-
just a regular street toad. I don't
Yeah.
think that was
We watched
one of the good ones.
TV a lot. We watched football. We did watch some football.
Yeah, come on,
I had to
Brady.
excuse myself to go to the restroom. Then I fell asleep.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. We're watching the games, and Jason's like, "Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom again." He couldn't stop shitting the whole trip. So
Well, you guys are in your hotel room, not at the club. You mean?
no, in our hotel rooms.
Yeah.
So we're watching the games during the day. He goes, "All right, I'll be back," and we're across the hall from each other. And then he's just gone till showtime. And I was like 4 hours later.
Shit himself to death.
He fell asleep. He was very
It was good to me.
relaxed
It
for
was
the
very-
shows.
It was very good to me.
Was
That was nice.
was that goofy manager? The
Oh, Lala Kiki?
the Peaches.
Oh, I love
Peaches,
him.
yeah.
He was there.
Mamma mia.
That gave me
funny
some,
dude.
He's
I
great.
love him. I was just so happy to see him.
Yeah, it was so good to see him. And the first thing I said when I saw him, I went, "Lala Kiki,"
Yeah.
and he goes, "Mamma mia."
so weird.
I love it.
He's the best, man. He's
Still
such a
got
good
his great
dude.
shirts. It's great.
And then who
button-ups.
was that guy that was there at the shows that was
Sean?
like a GM
Yeah,
of
Sean.
all of them or some shit?
Yeah, Sean was there. Yeah. He's a great dude too, and he brought his
Yeah.
family. I think he brought his wife.
Yeah,
or
him and I
his
had never met
fiance.
before. I was glad
great.
he hadn't seen my stuff yet. So
And his father-in-law. No, it was his father-in-law who was a drummer for Hall
Hall
and
&
Oates,
Oates,
and
the drummer for Hall & Oates, this guy played at Woodstock, was at our show.
yeah, which was crazy.
And I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" They introduced him, and the guy goes, "He was a drummer for Hall & Oates," and I went, "What I want, you got."
Which is funny because right before, because they're asking us like, when you're doing the shows of people, when you're at the audience, like they ask you like, what like music do you want when you come on stage?
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm used to a tour, I have an idea of a song I want. This
Right.
time we both were like, I don't, whatever. But then on the second show that first night, it was the first night, right?
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, could you play?" And I didn't know it was Hall & Oates. I just said, "Do you know the Will I Want You Got?" Because I thought it'd be funny if Jay brings me up to that song. 'Cause it's a
Right.
fun song for us.
Very funny.
Didn't know the drummer was in the audience.
How crazy is that?
He's just air drumming.
Yeah. I'm
He's like, "This is my shit."
yeah, and he was the shit. That
He
made us
was
feel
doing
good.
this to people around him. That's me playing drums. That's me.
He counts it in 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
It was
interesting.
fun, man. And Kansas City, like we said, was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I want to apologize to the fire department for having to kick
Yeah.
everybody out for the massive amount of orgasms the
Yeah,
audience
sorry
was
about
having
that.
during the blasts of laughs.
Right.
Jesus.
The laughs were orgasmic. It was like literally,
Yeah.
Wow.
they were
It's crazy.
laughing and coming, men and women.
Laughing and coming, all of them.
Wow.
Oof.
Incredible.
Mess.
Yeah, it was a messy place, dude.
Jesus.
We got out okay, though.
Yeah. We had slickers on.
You slid through like a slip and slide just back to the green room.
Well, I want you got.
And so I guess so next episode you'll recap Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I guess.
yeah, we'll save. Yeah.
We'll definitely recap KC. But yeah, it was pleasant. Let me just say, the traveling experience without hardly anybody in the airport, I love that. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know
that
how
was
much
shockingly pleasant
I
both
love to
ways.
hate people, and it was awesome. No lines. Plus, I have all the extra bullshit. I got the TSA pre and the clear. On the way though, my Yeezys weren't going through the machine. The guy's like, "Yo, Yeezys don't usually do that."
What do you mean they don't go through the machine?
I have TSA pre, so I don't have to remove my shoes. But I walked through and he's like, it kept beeping. I'm wearing sweats. I'm like, is it the zipper on my sweatpants? He goes, I think it's your shoes. And he goes, it sucks. He goes, Yeezys don't usually do that. So I took them off and I went through. He goes, yeah, he didn't like the Yeezys today.
Oh, that's funny.
Which those things are so fucking random, by the way, because on the way home through the same goddamn machine, went right through.
You were fine.
Problem. Yep. No problem.
I always, it's, when I wear those type of pants, I always have a problem with the pockets near my penis. And for some reason, I'm always getting patted down by the penis.
Oh.
Just every time in and out, just
Sir,
this,
sir, you need to take the chapstick out of your pocket.
Yeah,
that's my penis.
That's my penis. So watch your tone. I just feel like it's just common for me to be patted by the cock.
People just want to touch it, I guess.
I mean, not everybody.
No. 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 I did say that on stage too.
Oh,
I got up there and I went, God, I'm horny.
Open with it.
I was shooting my shot. I'm not going to lie to you. No, unsuccessful in that regard.
How much new stuff did you, of that hour? Because you had probably your hour before.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
So which is weird. That never happened. So, but it's a year. I added some new thoughts. There was some that really just tanked though.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's no practice right now.
Right.
So I was just some shit. The audience was kind of like, huh? Like that.
Yeah.
I went,
So for the first time you said it, basically.
yeah. I was trying some new ideas, and then I was like, well, whoops.
Huh.
But I don't know.
I talked COVID a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How did you change it? Did you change it? Like, how did your set kind of feel?
I changed it up a little bit. You know how I am. I change it up anyways.
Yeah.
With whatever's going on in the audience. But I stick to some of the material. Added some stuff. Talked about COVID a little bit. Talked about how much I like that there's a quarantine because I don't have to be around people. And
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun.
I
got my legs by that second night.
That's what. Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I'm here. I'm like here for it.
Yeah, I got my marathon legs on that second night. I was like, damn, B, what are you doing?
He went so long that when I went up to say goodnight, they weren't having it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, this is the funny part, I thought the sound guy was like, fuck that, and just kept the music going. So I was like, okay. But then it turns out that they were...
Yeah, we were talking.
They were having a
sound
moment.
guy, and he left the music on. But yeah,
You
whatever.
hear me in the background go, all right, well, I guess they're not going to turn the music on. Later.
He thought it was because my set was so long. And I said, no, I actually was saying hi to the sound guy because we saw him the night before. But I was like, oh, God.
That ending, that is kind of goofy that the host has got to go back on and go, the show happened. Bye.
They do a weird thing there, by the way, when they announce the show.
Oh, we did. Yeah, that was weird.
They do a little bit of a weird thing. I don't want to talk about it. Hopefully they'll hear me and maybe they'll change it. It's just the two of us, feature act, headlining, and they open up with, ladies and gentlemen, are you here to have a good time? Like DJs always do. All right, please give it up for your headliner, Brent Morin.
And I literally was like, what the fuck?
And the audience is even like, oh, fuck. But first.
Weird.
That's
Yeah.
weird,
You got to
dude.
say it differently.
Yeah,
it
Like
was
Brent
weird.
Morin's here. Give it up for
And
him.
I thought it was just the guys that was doing it that night. And then it's their script. It's scripted that way. Because all of the sound guys did it.
It was very interesting.
You got to say,
It freaked me out.
you got to
first
say,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, your headliner, Brent Morin, is in the house. Give it up for that.
Yeah, maybe he
kind
can
of
hear you in
like,
the back. Like, yeah, I always say some shit like that.
Yeah,
Coming
it's
to
very-
stage now.
Yeah.
co-host of the podcast. Blah, blah, blah.
It
was-
really made it odd though, because
Yeah.
we're already fearful of like doing it again, and then all of a sudden
then
it's like
every-
Brent Morin! And
Yeah.
I'm going, what the fuck? And
my
the
God.
crowd's like, huh? We didn't even order yet.
And then every
Whoa.
night we're like, we got to tell them to change that. And then we were just too lazy
forgot.
and didn't.
They're like, can I have the cheesecake and
got it.
side of the...
We were
Yeah.
good. We didn't fatty habit
No.
it.
That place's food
It's good.
is so fucking
Addison
good. 'Cause
Improv
I
has
was with you
good
guys a couple years
food,
ago,
man.
and that had probably my favorite comedy club food. They had that
It was
salmon.
good.
And the salmon, the chicken breast is really good. The grilled chicken breast is really good. The chicken tenders are really good.
Yeah, we
Them
were
fried
good
up
boys, though.
motherfuckers. It's crazy when you go places and order chicken tenders, they'll give you like 2 or 3 on the plate. Hey man, they gave me 15 for some reason. No, it was like 5 or 6 or some shit.
And then naps.
God, it is,
Ate 'em,
yeah, it is-
napped.
you kind of do feel like they do ordering food. You do kind of feel like a king, even if you're
It's
hosting or any, like you can just
great.
get. I'm gonna get an appetizer. I'm gonna get dinner. I'm gonna get a cheesecake. It's
Yep.
like you're the talent. So they
And the
can feed
improv treats you right.
Yeah.
levity. They treat you right.
Mhm.
Because we have been to some clubs where they bring us a fucking bill at the end of the weekend. Like,
Oh yeah.
huh?
I'm like, come on. I
Yeah.
would tip more than that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
You
doing?
sign that thing all angry and throw the fucking pen at them, you know?
Yeah.
In the ceiling.
The pen misses and they didn't even see it. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now I'm just giving them the bill.
But I won't.
But it was fun. It was a good time. There's no, as of now, for anybody wondering if we're coming near you, as of now, there's nothing on the books. I mean, you guys are going to Scottsdale, I think. No, where are you going?
We're going. It's just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. It's Glendale, Arizona. Stir Crazy Comedy Club. February 12th and 13th. Me and Will Birdfart.
V-Day weekend.
Butt Dart.
Butt dart.
Burkart. Baccarat. Burt Baccarat.
Or Burkrat.
Burt Baccarat.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, I have a question about the shows. Did you request a 2-man show, or was that the club?
No, that was just the club. I think we were
All right,
in the
the
habit
You
of.
guys have done that a few times.
Yeah.
Reps handle that. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They get us the 2-man deal.
And is that just like what makes that is that better for you guys?
Oh,
it's
you
much
know
better.
who's there.
It's much better, and here's why. Because we know each other, we work well together, and you never know what you're going to get with an opener.
Of
Yeah.
course.
One time we did a gig. I'm not going to say where, Cap City Comedy Club in Austin.
Oh, really?
And we had an opener who was such a sweet guy, but fuck me, his energy was the lowest of the low.
Yeah, he was not a host.
Hey guys. You know, that kind of like,
Morose.
I'm an alt comic, so I'm actually fucking pissed I even have to be up here. That kind of almost
Yeah,
vibe.
that shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
You guys like good things?
But
Ugh.
so you have to deal with that, and with what we do, we don't have to deal with that. And I'm fine. Like a lot of people I need somebody to go up there and bring the energy up. So when I go up, I'm fine doing that myself.
You can go up cold.
I can go up cold. And when they're eating and drinking, whatever, and I'll find a way because I'm a slow burn anyways.
Do you have any sort of? I'm actually just curious. What are your tactics when you go up there cold? Because sometimes I host, and I find it's hard sometimes to
fucking pay attention.
Yeah. Well, I've tried that.
Scared the shit out of me.
No, I tell them, let's go, guys, let's go. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it up. And I keep telling them to clap for me too much. Give me it. Yep, I need more. But in a funny way where they're like into it. Not like, oh, this guy really just wants us to clap for no reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you can tell when that's fake. Audiences are just smarter than give it credit for. Also, if you're just smart and you do it so many times, you're a good comic. You, even if it's like 2 minutes of now we're in a show, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Then
If I'm doing
set.
10, 15 minutes, I wouldn't mind having a guy bring the energy up first. But I know I'm doing 25 to 30.
Yeah.
I got this.
That first
shit.
5, you can kind of just warm them up.
Yeah, then you're good. Then you're in it.
You ever seen Thomas Dale go up to no applause to silence, that thing that he does?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. It's amazing. He tells whoever's bringing him up to tell the audience, don't clap, don't say anything, just be silent when this guy comes up. And then Thomas Dale goes up to silence and says, I don't need that shit. You know how he's so cute and gay.
Yeah.
He goes, I want to earn it. I want to earn your claps. And by the end of this set, you're going to...
Yeah. That was great.
Oh. Straight boys.
Yeah. When he does that, yeah. Oh, I love boys. That's when he does that.
I did a college gig with him. I love that guy.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's awesome.
But I don't mind going up cold, and it's not really cold if you go to the mainstream clubs. They're good at with like hyped up music and. Are you guys ready to have a good time? You know what I mean? It's not
also,
like
they're excited to see us. So
it's not like I'm just showing up and they do, oh shit, the show's starting. It's not, you know what I mean? Which fuck, that's kind of a cool challenge. I've done that before.
Yep.
You know, you do corporate gigs where they don't understand how comedy works. They're like, okay, just go on now then.
Ugh.
And you're like, oh,
you can go.
Hey guys, pay attention. Hey, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. It's all you hear is plates.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking guy's gonna talk for a minute. Dude, I've done corporate gigs where they put me up at the worst possible time. Police department. I did LAPDs. I've done the LA Sheriff's Department, and they brought me up after the memorandum, the memorial announcement.
Oh, wow.
So wild.
About giving the moment of silence for their fallen officers. Thank you guys so much. And now the comedian.
I mean,
Yeah.
the lack of self-awareness.
Fuck.
It's so interesting.
Who put that schedule together? You know what it is? It's people that understand how comedy with her go, yeah, it's going to be sad, so we're going to need somebody to bring him back up.
Yeah. And then instead, you're just going to look like an insensitive prick.
Asshole, because comedians, for the most part, are sarcastic assholes.
Yeah. Cynical cunts.
Yeah, those officers aren't quite as dead as this crowd, huh?
Woo!
Okay. Not good. It's not good.
Well, I'm sure somebody deserved it, though, right, guys?
No,
I didn't mean that. Didn't mean that. No. All right.
I did a Christmas show at the Comedy and Magic Club for was it the Redondo Beach Police Department or something like that? And they were in there just getting wasted.
Yeah.
And man, they were assholes. To the point where a couple of the like higher ranked guys came up to me off, dude, I'm so sorry about those guys. Like that.
Wow.
This one guy was sitting in the front row like this. Had his arm around his girl. He's like, make me laugh.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, whoa, okay. Okay, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I literally said, I don't think anything's gonna make you laugh, which made everybody else laugh.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize ahead of time, sir. And please, I wanted to make a joke like, don't fucking shoot me in the back, you fucking asshole. But I didn't. But yeah, a lot of those guys have that PTSD that they got to deal with, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I know.
But
they can be really fun shows too.
Yeah.
I've done a few of the Christmas ones where once you have them, then it's like,
oh,
shit.
the last one I did for I did one for it was in San Diego, and it was for the Grand Theft Auto department, like the undercover guys that would do like sting operations and shit. Those fucking dudes were so fun. I mean, it was one of the funnest like private shows I did for the police. They were awesome. They wanted to be roasted. They were like, roast him now. You know what I mean? It was
cool.
They loved it. They freaking loved it.
Were they all dressed like Grand Theft Auto characters?
They all had Hawaiian shirts on.
I love that shit when cops dress like cliches.
Yep.
It's my favorite shit in
all
the world.
had Hawaiian shirts on. It was
That's what
awesome.
I want to see. And I want to go to a cop bar and just see
man.
that shit.
They were great. They gave me like shirts with their emblem and shit on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like a special unit.
That's the best. You're having another one. Okay. All right. Can I steal a car? You guys try to catch me. That's my favorite shit.
2020 has been the year of things happening that are completely out of your control. But do you know what you can control?
What is that?
Shaving your bush.
I knew
And
that.
our sponsors, Manscaped, are here to remind you to do so.
That's right.
Brent, when's the last time you did it?
It's funny you bring that up. It was yesterday, actually, at about 1 p.m. in the valley heat. I had yacht rock on. I was naked in my backyard, painted soft, started shaving away. Totally forgot I had neighbors with second stories. I'm pretty sure some of them saw me. And that's not the point of the story. The point is, it's a lot of fun. You don't nick anything. It's shocking. It has an LED light as well. So sometimes at night, seeing that I don't have a loved one and I'm by myself in a quarantine, I like to turn the lights off and play Let's Find the Penis. And look, I have my hobbies, you have yours. And I'm a hopeless romantic.
Oh, my God.
See, the reason I use Manscaped is because you can't give up hope, all my hopeless romantics out there. So you have to be prepared for the possibility that even in quarantine you could find love, and you want to be prepared and not look nuts like puffins.
And you too can be prepared. Our listeners get an extra 20% off plus free shipping if you use promo code LION. That's promo code LION at manscaped.com for an extra 20% off plus free shipping. Do it now.
Yeah, it's
Get
perfect.
weird.
Get weird. Or just get soft down there. Soft down there. Do you have emails?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that voice.
Oh,
I like how he
that.
tied his little sweater today.
Yeah, it looks cute. Little bow. You know, the only time I've had a hoodie tied like that is when like a cleaning service did it for me. And it was the cutest thing. And
Why is that making you
I
laugh?
don't know. It's just funny to think about your cleaning lady.
Yeah.
Like, and got to tie the bow before I leave.
I kept it like that for so long because I felt so taken care of.
Yeah, it's like getting a fucking towel that's a swan.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, well, I got to get this out now.
Fuck. And then you call room service. Hi, can you come back and
Yeah,
fold my towel like a swan, please?
Yeah, can I get my towels re-swanned? One time I opened one of those swan towels and there was a real swan in there. And that like fucking
crazy.
freaked me out, dude. I accidentally kicked it off a balcony.
What?
It's not my fault. You don't put a swan in a towel.
Put a live swan in a towel?
Yeah, shout
Unless
out
you want
West
that
Palm.
swan to get kicked off of a fucking balcony.
I thought they fly.
Yeah. You sure it wasn't a flamingo at the flamingo? Hey-o.
That's how flamingos sound.
Do they really?
I don't know. You ever think flamingos are just kind of look at other birds and get insecure a little bit?
No, because they're so beautiful. I think flamingos look at other birds and go, "Look at that little short piece of shit." You know what I mean? Yeah, but
gorgeous.
do your legs bend backwards?
Yeah, that's true. Coming through. Oh, here come the fucking attention whores.
Fucking asshole. He's so cocky with his bending backwards
Even their
legs
names.
and his pink feathers.
Flamingo.
You can't tell which one's a guy or a girl with these fucks.
This is my favorite part of the Lion's Den is when I'm about to read an email. All I hear is Brent go, "You think flamingos are insecure?"
Well, I mean, that's what you got to do. It's improvised
I love
comedy
it.
here.
I love it. It's so like, oh, we're in the den. Like, this is great. I love it.
It's the best.
So this first one is from Emma, and the subject line is Fantasy Island. And she says, "I have a quick question for you, if I may."
Tattoo. That's from Fantasy Island.
Oh,
I thought you just weird Tourette's or something.
Ricardo Montalban. I don't remember his fucking name. Go ahead.
the little one?
Nah, that's
The
little
plane,
fella.
isn't it the plane?
The plane, boss, the plane. And he goes, his name was Tattoo, the character.
Tattoo. That's
Tattoo. Ricardo
Montalban.
Montalban, some shit like that. Yeah.
She says, I have a cool question for you, if I may. So just recently watched Blumhouse's Fantasy Island. The film follows 5 people who visit a secluded island, discovering that their fantasies have come to life. I'm curious to know, if you were one of those 5 people and you could live out one of your fantasies, what would it be?
Basically, real quick, just so you know, that movie's based off the TV series.
Got it.
Fantasy
I've
Island.
never heard of this, but
Yeah, and
I
they
mean,
go.
Fantasy Island I know, but this other show.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, but what would my fantasy to live out be?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's weird. Here, it's hard to ask guys like us that question because our life's kind of a fantasy, anyways. We don't really live a real life.
Yeah.
Like we live. I mean, think about it. We get to fuck around all the time. We get to go all over the world. The ladies love us, as do the men. I don't know. What would my fantasy be?
I know mine. I would like to sit down and have dinner on the beach, a nice sunset dinner on the beach, good tequila with Tom Brady and Michael Jordan, and have cigars afterward with Jordan,
That's a good
and
one.
just have a good ass time laughing and kicking the shit. And they like me. It's not fan shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is definitely a fantasy because if that really happened, you'd be the most insecure.
I
You'd
know.
be putting your foot in your mouth so
So
much.
much, so
You'd
much.
burn yourself with the cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. And they're just
Jordan
looking
would
at you
make fun of me, too.
Fucking amateur, you know.
That's why, you know what? It would need to be them, and then I would need somebody like, I don't know, maybe you or something, like have like a little something that can level me out.
Right.
You know,
Because
where,
like he'd be cool. And
yeah,
just, like,
because
I'd
he
be
could
like
hang, he
undercover.
could easily hang and cool.
On the down low, like Brent, chill out.
yeah.
And then I'm just throwing the ball in the sand with Brady
Mm-hmm.
and then just talking the game with Jordan. I mean, that right there off the top of my head when she said it, that's like in my head.
I would like to be rock star famous, like arena level famous, not as a comedian. Like a rock star.
Oh yeah,
Like
on the island.
No. The island, the way Fantasy Island works is you go into your actual fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just on the island.
Yeah, you and Brady just ting, ting.
Yeah.
A nice island.
I still like my island fantasy.
Mhm.
Yeah, see that? Of course, that would be awesome.
Like next level, like
when we saw Timberlake,
yeah, just killing it. Yeah.
like when everybody went to Timberlake show instead of our show, even us.
Yep.
Give it up for Brent Morin.
Oh, we rushed off stage so fast because we had to get next door to the fucking Timberlake show.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, well, yeah.
I'm a mirror. Whoa. My mirror's glowing. Just me and 15-year-old girls going, whoa. And I'm a mirror. Whoa. And
then Brent's yelling at him, it's Jason!
Jay, you did the Tonight Show with him. Just hoping that it's like, you get to sing a note. And then leaving was my
Wait, mic's
favorite.
out.
Fuck! Is it in?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. It was real. But then leaving and running into fans going like, oh my God, I love you. Oh, well, it's Timberlake this weekend, so I had to go with him. And I'm like,
we're going to come to your show, but
yeah, because he needs it.
yeah, right.
And then I was like, where do they gamble? Go. And then the owner of the club's like, no. And I'm like, I'm willing to spend like $4,000 just to hang at a table and chill with. He's like, no, you can't.
You can't. It's just off limits.
I go, this is Connecticut.
I remember
can't
one
be
year
this.
we were there at that same
Mhm.
venue and Aerosmith was playing.
It's Bon Jovi.
No, Bon Jovi was playing.
Every
and
time.
and from my hotel room, I saw his helicopter land.
Oh,
Whoa, he takes a helicopter
He
there?
fucking
Yeah.
showed up in a helicopter.
Damn.
Piece of shit.
Shit.
Every time we went there, Bon Jovi had the same fucking weekend, and I said, and he's a big deal in New England,
Right.
so I'm like, I'm not dealing with
The
Bon Jovi
thing.
shit again.
So
'Cause
we
it's-
got-
and I said, so we know Bon Jovi, and they said, good, no Bon Jovi. And then I guess Timberlake had to cancel a weekend, so they rescheduled it for my weekend. So I was like, great. So now people in my demo are at this Timberlake show, including us.
including.
That was the one thing I said. I go, I want tickets to Timberlake.
Man, it was so funny. Yeah, if he's gonna steal my audience, I want to go watch.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. The whole time. Whoa.
That was a good one.
So now
Yeah.
we got a bit of an older. We have a couple old ones I want to read. This is from like early November. This is from Ria or Raya. R-A-I-R-I-A.
Sure.
Yeah, one of
Ria.
those. Ria, Raya. Subject line is crying over a ham sandwich. So, love the podcast, but the level of hilarity is putting me in scenarios I never dreamed of. Turned on episode 79 while fixing up some lunch and found myself in tears, hunched over a ham sandwich because Brent finds relief in caged animals being rubbed down by their owners.
Was that this one?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
I
it
think
was.
so.
The hamster
Yeah.
satisfied.
Yeah.
If I had choked and died, the subsequent explanation from the police to my family would rival Brent's Rogaine and condoms run. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're frozen outside of the hotel.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh man, that's killing me.
So I used to be a journalist, so immediately the headline "Horny Popsicle found early one morning" has been identified as actor comedian Brent Morin.
That's funny.
Bro,
Shit.
Horny Popsicle.
Horny Popsicle. I mean, so insensitive, that newspaper, too. Like somebody's life, they just turned him into a popsicle. Horny Popsicle. Balding Horny Popsicle, Brent Morin.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus! Okay, all I can picture is Brent doing a set. His shirt pockets shifting around, and suddenly out pops a guinea pig. He soothes it back into the pocket and continues the set,
Oh, God.
not acknowledging the fact that there's been a small rodent concealed on his person the entire night. His date assumed he was just dieting when he ordered only carrots and celery. But now it all makes sense, especially the outburst about no ranch. He could drown in the ranch. Jesus fucking Christ, what's wrong with you people?
I remember this.
Wow.
I remember the one
I
where
think-
you're
I
rubbing
think
the.
this. Yeah,
the
I think
tummy?
she's just going
Yeah.
for it now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somewhere there's currently an emergency meeting held by corporate offices of PetSmarts around the country to warn employees of the 30-year-old man with kind eyes and a rodent fetish.
You do have kind eyes.
It's not a rodent fetish. It's
You
just a
know,
soothing example of
it's-
life.
Kind of a rodent fetish.
Well, I didn't know they'd be such horny animals that we looked up. Not all mine are that horny. Some of them are just relaxed.
Well, that's good shit.
Relax. That may be my favorite email.
That was a great one.
I mean, that was so
I mean,
fucking
I
funny.
understand she's a writer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
no
a journalist.
shit.
She
That
just drew a
was
beautiful picture with that
Beautiful.
Wow.
Please write us again, Raya. That shit was hilarious.
one.
I can't believe I didn't read that.
Don't make her name rhyme with diarrhea, though. Okay?
Yeah, Raya Rhea.
whoops.
Raya Rhea, Raya Rhea.
Oh man.
Diarrhea, diarrhea.
So now we got hit from Hannah. Subject line is travel stories. Again, this is from a couple months ago. Continuing to love this podcast and virtually hanging out with you guys and laughing hysterically during the process. Currently listening to episode 80, and you are talking about travel stories / running out of gas. I unfortunately have a story that you might be able to relate to. So I'm at my friend's apartment in Philly, and I'm on my way home. Completely forgot that I'm running out of gas, but my car says I have 30 miles left on the tank, but the light is still on. But the light is on. So I figure my apartment is only a few miles away. I'll make it. Not 2 seconds later, I turn to go through this tunnel on the way back. Creepy as fuck tunnel, and we'll put up a picture. I'll show you guys in a sec. And my car starts slowing down as I'm pushing on the gas. Before I know it,
Ugh.
all the warning lights come on my dash, and my car is not moving.
Oh.
Right at the end of this tunnel. I almost made it out, but my car decided to get stuck in the worst spot. For clarity, here's the tunnel that I always speed my way through because it's terrifying. It's one lane, and I was blocking the end of it when my car stopped.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Let me
Here's
see it.
here's the end of the tunnel. Is this?
Where is she?
I don't know.
That looks like.
That's the end of the
It's a
tunnel,
little DC-ish.
Yeah.
and then here's a picture of the actual tunnel.
Oh, fuck that.
No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
Make a left at Rape Tunnel. You're gonna turn down Murder Tunnel.
Oh God.
Rape tunnel.
So
Don't get stuck in rape tunnel.
Wow.
So she says,
terrifying.
anyways, a nice
Jesus.
passerby offered to tow me to the nearest gas station. After
I mean,
all-
it's like a bad horror movie.
yeah,
That's for sure East Coast, right? Because the
seems like it.
yeah, the
because it's
architecture
all gray and shit.
Architecture's very old.
So after a horrible interaction with several Philly cops, including a
Oh,
lot of
Philly.
screaming at me,
Nice.
no exaggeration, and I wound up able to get out. But for a minute, I really thought I was going to die.
Jesus.
Woo, that's crazy. Well, there you go.
Wait, the cops were screaming at her?
Yeah, it's Philly.
Yeah. After
The fuck is wrong with you? You're blocking the fucking tunnel.
You
Forth you.
fucking bitch! You move your car.
How fucking dare you?
Here's another old one. This is around the holidays from Angie. Happy holidays, guys. Everyday question. What is something you did in the beginning of a relationship that is different from your everyday self because you thought they would judge you?
Not a goddamn thing.
Like, I think something you did at the beginning of a relationship, like kind of
Fuck
like
for
pretending
4 hours,
to
and now I'm just like a 4-second guy.
You took a baby blue that 1st time around.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
Right.
a good question. That's a good one. What is something I did before, like early on, and then didn't do it
Yeah,
anymore?
which is pretty normal, like pretending you're like cool as shit. and
No,
then-
I don't have to pretend I'm cool as shit
Well,
because,
That's true. You don't.
True.
and I've always, no matter what, open doors
I
and
do
pull
that
chairs
too.
out.
Same.
It's just my thing. I never stopped doing. Huh? I told her I was a millionaire.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. I don't know one off the top of my
I stopped
head.
getting her pregnant.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Mike's out. Just because you touched it. I know.
One,
I
two,
know.
three.
I know.
1, 2, 3. Will's getting
Okay.
to the point
Is
where
it
he's
in?
afraid to tell you.
Sorry.
No, it's
sorry.
okay. It's all right.
You were in. You were in.
Am I in now?
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe that I don't know.
Like maybe something you kind of don't bring up early on or something. Maybe I don't know.
See,
My
you said in
crazy
a
mental
in
health?
a relationship.
Yeah, that could
Maybe
be
my
it. I don't
mental
know.
health.
Yeah, in a
See, the thing is
relationship.
with a lot of people don't know about Brent though is he didn't have a lot of relationships.
Mm.
Like you dated,
Single-
but it
single
wasn't
servant.
like
Yeah, that was just fun. That was just fun
Yeah.
time. In a relationship, just kind of hide the mental health for a couple months until it comes out in a
Yeah.
burst of darkness,
yeah.
and then things.
And then she
shift.
sees that drawer that looks like an entire pharmacy.
A burst.
Yeah, then you know.
A burst of darkness. The Brent Morin story.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's probably it.
Burst of darkness.
A burst of darkness. A one-man play. The Tribune gives it half a star.
Oh man, and you're wearing full black tights, and it's an all black set, so all you see is your face the whole time. Oh wow.
Dun dun dun. The fuck is that noise? Dun dun dun. Oh. In the shadows. Dun dun dun.
A burst of darkness.
Burst. Darkness. Dun dun dun. I feel it. Dun dun dun. Like, oh, this is gonna be so bad. This is so bad. Bum 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 bum. I was 17 when I first felt the darkness. Darkness. And you're back there too, going darkness. All dressed in black.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
write it.
Let's write it.
I want silly money so I could do shit like that.
Oh, I
It just
know.
takes way too much time and costs way too much.
What are these cute pictures?
So this is from Natalie. The subject line is Brent. I'm a little mad at you.
Great. Another one.
Welcome
what
to
did
the
I do?
club, Natalie.
Yeah. Fucking.
So this is. All right, I'm just gonna kind of get to the point here. Before I get to the mad part, let me just reiterate: I'm a huge fan of the pod, and could have not gotten through this year without you three. Seriously, the pod has been the highlight of it all. My
Cool.
North Star. Damn, that's cheesy. That's her, not me. Now on to the end. Now on to the mad. So Brent, post fatty feasting turkey fest day. Oh, Jesus, say that again. Post fatty feasting turkey fest day.
That's
Fatty feasting
Thanksgiving, I
turkey.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. So this is early December. She wrote in, or yeah, she wrote in. They wrote in. Natalie, you never know. All right, well, let's get to the fucking point. Watch
I think I know,
your.
it's Natalie.
I think I know it's
Yeah, never know. So she binge watched Merry Happy Whatever on the Netflix.
Mm.
After last year being my first holiday alone because my nearly 7-year relationship / engagement ended, I was
Sad.
feeling pretty okay about it this year.
Sad.
Then I saw that damn show and it really made me miss that something special,
Ooh.
especially around the holidays.
Oh shit.
It's all good though. You were adorable on the show and I still kind of prefer being alone anyways.
Oh man. Well, Natalie, I'm sorry.
Maybe it was just the pandemic, or maybe it's age, a few years shy of 40, and I feel out of place with the young millennials nowadays.
Hey, well, I can feel you on that one.
Maybe it's people rage, which is definitely not limited to roads or parking lots. I rage at all people anywhere at any time for all the reasons. I'm dad mad without being a dad in the slightest. That's a thing, right?
Wow.
Definitely a thing.
But I won't rage at you three, and I hope you'll come to Oregon one day in 2021.
Fucking love Oregon.
Oregon. Yes.
Yes.
And then P.S. Pillow Panda. I thought of that just before Brent said it. Great minds. I don't know what that was about, but
I don't believe you. I think of pillow pandas, but if you did, awesome. Also, what's that dog?
yeah, PPS. Porgat something. Fuck the assholes who hate on small dogs. While I
Oh,
love
thank
big
you.
dogs or panda-looking dogs named Panda, I love my dog and would never change a thing. Behold.
Oh, it looks like Jack.
So cute.
That looks just like Jack when he was younger.
God, that dog is cute.
Yeah, I love that dog.
Good news about Jack, by the way.
Yeah?
He was breathing today.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Honestly, he did say that when he came in.
Oh my God, he's so like Jack.
Really cute.
That's a cute dog. I want to know what kind it is. Did you say what kind it was?
Mm-mm.
Mine's a cockapoo.
Natalie,
That
feel
might
free
be
to
a
write us in.
multi-poo.
Multi. Oh, not just one poo?
It's several poos.
Ton of poo.
It's kind of like me this weekend.
It's a
in
diarrhea.
It's like me this weekend in Addison.
Multi-poo.
Multi-poo.
Cool. Thanks, Natalie.
Give it up for Jason Collings. Jason Collings. Jason. Oh, Jason.
And I got
He's-
toilet paper stuck
yeah.
to my shoe.
He's a multi-poo right now.
Sorry.
Oh, man. All right, how about this? This is from Mike. Subject line is quantum physics.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Test us. Bet we know it.
This is funny. Don't mind the subject line. Just kept it from a previous email I was going to send you guys when you spoke about it at some point. Anyway, drove by the tobacco farms today when bringing my mom to work today, and I thought of you, Brent. I told Jason on his Instagram live that I was 20 episodes behind, but I plan on catching up very soon.
I remember him.
I also told him I was making my own podcast. Quite amateur, but it's about Marvel and all the superhero shows coming out soon.
Oh,
David?
real quick. Then if you're into that,
Oh, and he
Cool.
says I also have to check out David's pod.
there you go. Cool.
Boom.
The escape pod.
All right, that was it.
Sweet.
Cool. What was that picture that I just saw before that one?
This is just all. I don't know if we have time to read all this.
Once upon a midnight.
Let's do some misheard lyrics.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This one's from Tasha.
Oh, good.
There's
We
a
got
lot of it.
a lot of it. I
just
like
saw
it.
something that. I just saw something that shook me to my core. Is the electric slide about a vibrator? Listen, let me know. I'm shooketh.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. It's a dance that
So-
everyone does at weddings. But
So
go
here are
ahead.
the lyrics. So with now the knowledge that it could be about a vibrator, here are the lyrics.
This is great.
It's electric. You can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Ooh, it's shaking. It's electric. Jingle a mesa cara. She's a pumping like a matic. She's a moving like electric. She sure got the boogie. You gotta know it. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Now you can't hold it. It's electric. Boogie
Boogie,
woogie.
woogie, woogie.
But you know it's there. Yeah. Yeah, here, there, everywhere. So that's some
Oh,
of it.
God.
But-
That's like the
100% about a
orgasm.
vibrator now.
Yeah, that's a vibrator.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about all the kids doing the electric slide at weddings and shit. It's
Yeah, and
electric.
bar mitzvahs
Boogie,
and
boogie,
shit.
boogie.
Yeah, that sounds like a vibrator. Boogie woogie woogie must be the orgasm.
Yeah.
Woogie 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 woogie. woogie.
Imagine that, dude. Oh my God, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. A boogie, 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 boogie. What?
Oh! Do that boogie woogie again.
A boogie, boogie, boogie. Oh, no,
Oh, they're your
dude.
shoulders. Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
That'd be the weirdest O in the world. Oh, shit. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
Well, thanks, Tasha. That was a good one.
Oh. Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
Now we have one from our boy Carlos.
Hey,
Hi.
I am Carlos.
Hi, guys. I am Carlos.
Mhm.
Subject line is historical misheard lyric.
Oh.
Someone sent in an email of a Beatles misheard lyric, and it reminded me of something I heard before. Apparently, Bob Dylan thought that in I Want to Hold Your Hand, the Beatles were singing, "It's such a feeling that my love I get high," when the actual words are "I can't hide."
Mhm.
Oh, I get high. Oh, I feel like I thought it was that.
hide. I can't hide.
Oh yeah, that's
I thought
really
it was
close.
I thought it was I get high.
Hey. Yeah. So what's the lyric again? It goes. Read it.
Well, it's such a feeling that my love I get
Yeah.
high.
Such a feeling that my love
Okay.
I can't hide. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide.
Right.
Mm.
But he thought because he was probably high.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a feeling that my love I get high. Just
Get
ADD.
high.
you know
I
what mean?
definitely thought
It's
it was
such a
that.
feeling. I get high.
I wanna hold your hand. Boogie woogie woogie.
I wanna hold your hand. Boogie, 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 boogie.
You gotta see your face when you do it, dude. It's so funny.
Oh, fuck,
Boogie woogie
this is-
woogie.
This is weird.
So supposedly
Fucking weird.
when they met, he offered them drugs, and they told him that they've never gotten high before.
What?
To the Beatles, I guess.
Yeah.
The Beatles never got high before?
Yeah, I guess before they met, but when they met Bob Dylan,
Oh yeah, that had to be at a
That's the
certain
best
time.
time.
it's probably a long time ago.
It's a good time to start doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
This is Bob Dylan over however they talked.
that wasn't bad though.
Bob Dylan wants us to get high with him. Let's go to Liverpool.
Nice.
There's another one from Maria. Hello, gents. Happy New Year. Thank you for reading my Christmas song email in episode 91. Brent asked why I kept playing Christmas concerts. I majored in music business and was required to participate in ensembles. So I literally had to perform to graduate college.
Oh, okay.
I died laughing with the description of the Old Navy clothing. It's spot on.
Yeah, I remember her.
Thank you, Jessica, for the spider nightmares I won't be able to shake off for a week.
Yeah, that
yeah.
weird
Oh, I
spider,
remember, yeah.
either a room or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Oh,
It may have been on the Patreon.
Boogie,
so.
boogie, boogie, boogie.
Boogie, 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 boogie. I can't do it as fast as you. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
Yeah.
So
Adults.
I was listening to 80s music this past weekend. When,
Best misheard lyrics ever on
Right.
80s songs.
What's Love Got to Do with It by Tina Turner came on. The lyrics are, what's love got to do with it. In my head I heard, what's love cockadoo with it.
What's love cockadoo with it?
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
What's love
Thank God we-
but a second-hand
I
emotion?
Yeah, boogie, woogie.
What's love cockadoo, boogie, boogie, boogie.
Oh, you know what? Boogie Woogie's gonna be stuck in my head all day now.
You think about how many people were just children during the 80s. And
Yeah.
so they don't know about love and what has it got to do with it. So they just hear, ooh, cockadoo with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then
Love cockadoo with it.
I think y'all need to help Brent out and do a Zoom speed dating where you interview potential candidates, then set him up on a date.
100%.
Oh God, that sounds like a nightmare.
I'm picking weirdos.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Kidding? I'm
Yep.
gonna have to go to fucking Color Me Mine and shit with some weird goddamn frizzy haired girl
Yep.
named
Absolutely.
Skyla.
Hi, I'm Skyla. I'm a knife thrower.
I'm a knife thrower. You know what's funny? I actually met a girl who was the girl in the knife throwing thing at a Halloween party once,
Oh,
and
shit.
went on a date with her once.
The one that got thrown, the knife's thrown at her?
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, that was years ago.
Mhm.
I remember meeting, and she was like, "Oh, I'm part of a knife duo or something," and I was like, "Huh?" And then it was like the apples and shit on her head.
Whoa.
Yeah, she died. She got stabbed.
I would. Here'd be my issue. This is my
It's a
insecure.
long walk to a joke.
My insecure issue with dating the girl that's getting the knives thrown at her is because if you're in a knife duo, 9 times out of 10, the person throwing the knives is a man.
Yeah.
And there's got to be a level of intimacy and trust there with the two of them
Oh yeah.
that if you're insecure, think about it.
Yeah, that's not.
Why weren't you answering your phone? Were you getting knives thrown at you? Huh?
Yeah.
Was Johnny Knives over at the house again?
Johnny Knives. You'd end up in couples therapy having to do trust falls and then trust throws with knives.
Right.
No, if you trust him, you should trust me. Hold
Right.
still. Hold still. Oh, fuck. I'm going to jail.
I could throw knives. You're so insecure because of him. I could fucking throw knives at you.
Skylar, I'm a
Throw knives
knife
at you all day.
Yeah, where did you pull that?
Yeah, where'd you pull knife thrower out of?
Oh, no.
And then
I'm Skylar, I'm a knife thrower.
On the weekends, I'm a clown.
Oh my God.
so we can maybe finish with, we get 2 DMs of wrong lyrics. Mr.
Sweet.
Lyrics.
Oh, I'm supposed to remind you about the DMs.
Yeah, thanks.
Gotcha.
So
I totally forgot.
it's fine. First one is from Erica. Wrong lyrics. Until a couple years ago, totally thought the Christmas song Mele Kalakimamaka, that song.
It's the Hawaiian one.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Melekalika is a
Yeah.
da-da-dee.
Oh, okay.
So
Christmas
said.
vacation.
So she thought it said that is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. I just had a realization a couple years ago that it's Hawaii's way.
Yeah. It's Hawaii's way to say.
Just kind of stuck
Merry
us in our
Christmas.
This
tracks.
is the wise way to say. Oh, she thought it was a wise way to say it's Hawaii's
It's
way.
Hawaii's way to say
Got
Merry
it.
Christmas. to
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
you. Melekalike pupu is the kakapan.
Is the wise way to say Christmas. No, it isn't. It's a crazy
Woogie,
way
woogie,
to say
woogie,
it. Makalaka-luka-lika wiki-wee. Imagine going to a parent's house, like meeting a girlfriend's parents, and it's like, hi, makalaka-lika-luka-wee. Like, oh, hey, it's the wise way to say it. Oh, makalaka-luka-luka-wee.
Oh my God.
Makalaka-luka-luka-wee. This is my son, Makalaka. This is my daughter, Wuka-wee.
We're fucking crazy.
We're very wise.
And then we got another one from Megan. Misheard lyrics. The song Bandages by Hot Hot Heat. The actual lyrics are bandages, 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 up and down on my legs, my arms from you. Bandages, bandages, bandages. I always thought instead of bandages, it said bag of chips. So I would sing bag of chips, bag of chips, bag of chips. Mind you, it was a
What?
while before I realized the song title was Bandages, and that it was when I put it together that is what the lyrics actually was.
Also makes sense. Why would you have bags of chips up and down your legs? Also, what the fuck is that song? I've never heard of bandages up and down my leg.
Hot Heat.
Hot heat.
I don't know.
What's
I
the
can try to play it.
What's the name of the? Hold on. What's the name of the song? Bandages by Hot Heat.
Yeah.
Hello?
Alexa, can you play Bandages by Hot Heat?
By the way, everyone's Alexa's now is going to play that at home.
That's what I want.
Bandages by Hot Heat from Spotify.
It's kind of rocks.
This is 1967. Cocky. We're gonna get in trouble for this.
This may be silent on the edit.
I remember this song.
I don't know it at all.
Bandages, bandages, bag of chips, bag of chips.
Ah. Alexa, stop before I fucking puke.
Well, in her defense, that guy was just over enunciating.
Who sings like that?
It's like a fucking like Count Chocula.
You gotta admit, that's kind of a smart move on a singer's part. If you can't fucking sing, just be weird.
Yeah.
And you can be famous.
Cut to boogie boogie boogie. Oh, makalaka luku la.
You're fucking crazy. Holy shit. All right. Bandages. It's bandages, not bag of chips,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not all that in a bag of
It's
chips.
not your nice. But that's not your fault because that guy sings like he's in a musical.
Well, that was
That's
fucking cute.
Weird. That was great. Thank you guys for everybody who came to Kansas City. We apologize once again for the the air marshal having to come in. And
yes.
There was a lot of
people were airlifted from the event.
Just fainting. Very
Nuts.
Beatles-esque. It was
They
crazy.
had to move it to the fucking stadium.
Yeah. So we're sorry.
Apologize, but we don't.
We don't apologize for greatness. Anyway, we'll see you guys.
See you next
Yeah.
episode.
We're gonna pop over to the Patreon. So if you want to continue this episode, go to Patreon.
Go to Patreon. No.
Bye.
Bye.
We are friends, digging each other.